So guys, it's me again, and I'm just getting some things here. So I have some ginger and some green peppers. So these are the two things I have yet, and I'm about to get some more. So come with me, come shop with me. So guys, this is the section which is like made for Africans. If you look around me, you're going to see most of the African goodies. Here we have plantain, we have green banana, we have potato, we have squash, we have pumpkins. Like, you guys will not believe this, everything. So guys, as you can see, we have a lot of goodies here, like the food we eat back home. So in case you're making us longer, showing us pictures on Facebook every day, just know we have these things too here. So this is green plantain, this is ripe plantain, this is banana, this is green banana, and this is squash and pumpkins, and you know, all that good stuff. And moving on, we have some cocoa yams. That big bag of cocoa yams you see right here is mine, because I've been craving some eggplant. I'm going to make some eggplant this week. I'm going to get a second bag just in case I decide to make some cocoa along the line. And that is potato, and those are coconuts, fresh coconuts. And this is red cocoa yams. This is cassava. This is white cocoa yams. And it's a Mexican store, so if you look at the names, they are mostly like Mexican names. Yocha Blanca is like white cocoa yams. Malanga Lila is like cassava. And Yotia Lila is like red cocoa yams. So moving on, we have some these other small cocoa yams. I don't know if that's Igbo cocoa or whatever, I don't know. So we have yams. This is some other small form of yam, and then different cassava sizes. So moving on, we have the other kind of yams we know. I plan on getting 2 tubers today because I'm going to make some dole along the line, maybe this week or next. So here we go. I'm going to get 2 tubers. This is so heavy, I have to drop the camera. So this one is to all my village people who are eating eggplant, and then they tag me on their eggplant pictures to make me longer. Sorry to disappoint you, we actually have cocoa yams here in all sizes and shapes. The issue is just the time. However, the time to cook it, the time to sit down, and you know, the prepping of eggplant is not a joke. So the problem is just the time, but we actually do have this stuff here. So next time you're tagging me to make me langa on your eggplant, just know I have it, okay? So this is how my cart looks so far. My 2 bags of cocoyam, my 2 bags of yam, my tomatoes, my oranges, and I'm still shopping. Alright, so moving on to the oil section to get some oil. So I was showing you guys pumpkin earlier. For those who are into that, I don't like pumpkins, but we definitely have that. And we have some jackfruit. We call it mbele, locally in Cameroon. And mbele, for those who know me, when we were in secondary school, mbele and we had a history. Like, we had chemistry, physics, and literature together. So these are not really ripe. I usually pick them from the store, but these are not really ripe. And these are so expensive. That's $3.84, and the bella doesn't even have up to 5 pongo. I'm not going to buy that, and it's not even ripe. So sometimes I get it. That's when it's really yellow and bright. I know it's delicious, but today, not so much. So moving on, we have some potatoes. Sometimes I buy potatoes in bags like this. Within the week, I use them for breakfast. I can do potato wedges and eat with chicken, or I could just fry some potato in the morning and eat with eggs. And that's about it. So the roasted potatoes, $2.49 for one, and the other ones, the Idaho potatoes, those are better, $3.49. I usually get Idaho potatoes. So moving on to oil section. I'm just gonna get some butters. I usually get 2 bottles of oil. Where's my Mazzola? Alright, above here, because they say corn oil is a little healthy. None of these things are healthy, don't mind what they say, but it says cholesterol free. And I usually get 2 bottles. Even though they're telling us it's cholesterol free, I don't believe that shit. But I'm still gonna get some. So 2 bottles of these. So I always make a quick stop at the fruit section because I always have some apples and bananas and sometimes avocados and oranges. Yeah, those are always on my list. So I'm going to get some oranges and some tangerines. So the orange I'm going to get is the one which is already in a bag. Walking towards the aisle to get this. The navel oranges, that's what I always get. Get a couple of bags, but today I'm going to be getting one because I'm recording. I can't be carrying all this stuff. Hey Nate, how you doing? Mommy got oranges. Hi, it's me again. I didn't get lost. So I'm in the meat section. I'm going to show you guys how I get my meats. Nathan is over there screaming his head off. So sometimes I get a pack of chicken drumsticks because within the week I can get too tired from work and stuff like that. I just apply some seasoning on this, throw it in the oven, and it makes a very beautiful meal for dinner. And I also get a pack of fresh meat for my stew and veggies and stuff like that. So now I'm going to get my chicken. Within the week I can just, you know, apply some spices generously to this. And that's what I'm getting. I'm also going to get some meat for my stews and veggies. Another pack for veggies. And then shredded meat, I always get that for my spaghetti. Ooh, this is heavy. Well, I'm Superwoman. How about that? So I'm going to carry this to the cart. Meet my Nathan over here having the time of his life. Would you want to say hi? So that's how the cart is looking so far. I also get full chicken from this section when I want to. Yeah, sometimes get full chicken and then throw in the oven and make a beautiful meal out of it. So ground beef pates, I hardly do that. Other parts of chicken, that's not really my cup of tea. And that's just the meat section. It's a whole aisle on its own, all the way to the other end, all the way here, all the way to the other side. It's just long, and you know, I think the other section has more of pork, so this is more like the meat section, and what I'm showing you right now, this other side is more for pork. Alright, so we're moving on to the next aisle. Can you have some apples? Can you share your apple with mommy? Oh. Thank you, baby. Oh my god, can you stop screaming? Oh my god. So I'm going to be getting some brisket for like steak, what we call soya. I'm going to get this for soya and some turkey. This I use mostly for my okra. I always get turkey like this, turkey shoulder, turkey drumsticks. I use them for my okra soup. And so this is the smoked section. Smoked turkey wings, smoked turkey shoulder, smoked turkey drumsticks, smoked pork, smoked beef, smoked everything. I mostly use this when I'm making those African potages like turning cocoa, porridge cocoa yams, porridge plantain, all those African potages. That's where I use my smoked section. But for today I'm only going to be getting some smoked turkey drumstick for my okra soup and my brisket for a little bit of soya. So that's how we get our okra in little packets like this. So this okra is not even fresh. I think we should skip this and come back within the week. Where did you buy the kind of okra? Nope. So we're going to get some pepper. I always get yellow and red. So where's the red pepper? Get one red pepper. No okra this week because it's not fresh. I'm not gonna buy that. So alright, moving on to the next aisle to get my next item. So I'm going to get a packet of peanuts. I'm going to put that in the oven for a few minutes, and when it's properly baked, I'm going to blend that and make some delicious groundnut soup or peanut butter soup as people here call it. So you know, groundnut soup is delicious. That's what we used to eat rice sometimes, and other times our gari. So I'm getting a pack of these. Moving on to the next aisle. What am I getting here? So this is also like some other African section of some sorts. You know, Hispanic people eat a lot of things African people eat, so we are basically the same. That's Vimto. When I come here, I always get my Vimto. And Nido, just like what we have back home, the same Nido. It's really down, so I have to bring the camera down. Hi, welcome to another section of African paradise. So here I'm going to introduce you to my buddies. Here we have our Maggi, you know, all the African goodies. You know what, I have to flip this camera. Hold on one moment. So this is another African section that carries a lot of African products, and here we have seasoning. This is Kadi seasoning cube. This is Nor seasoning cube. A lot of my Nigerian friends use this. I tried it once. I really did not like the flavor. And this is Moringa seed. It has so many cleansing properties. Uziza leaf, mostly Nigerians. Ugu leaves, mostly for Nigerians. Uta leaves, mostly for Nigerians. Ugba, I don't know what that is. And Sola, Moringa powder, alum, that's what they use to wash snails. Ground ogbono, I don't do ogbono, I hardly ever do. Whole ogbono, alligator pepper, and John. This is John. It's also a different type of seasoning. I don't know about that. Jumbo, I've done jumbo once. Maggi, this is what I'm used to. It's more Cameroonian. So I use Maggi crevette for eru and some other kind of African soups, dole and stuff like that. And jumbo, caddy, I don't use those. Dried thyme, I sometimes use it for jollof rice. Curry, I have it at home. Some smoked fish. This is stockfish. And crayfish, bitter leaves. So it's just pure heaven for Africans. Yeah, we have all of the things we have back home here. So this is bitter leaves. I can get that for my ndole, but I have to put it in water and soak it for a while, so it gets, you know, stuffed and ready to use. What is this? Ukazi leaves. Ukazi is how Nigerians call eru. So this is eru. But if you want to ba eru, how many packs of this do you need? This is really small. Like if you want eru, means you're gonna buy like 50 packets of this. It's really little. Oh, I dropped something, so I just picked it up. So Ukazi leaves, that's eru, but it's really little, and if you have to cook eru, it means you need so many packets of that, about 20 packets, because it's really small. And this is crayfish. Yeah, so we have basically everything we need here. A lot of spices. This spices goes for achu soup. I don't know how they call it. It has a funny name here. You know, different types of African spices. And you know, if you stand here where I'm standing right now, it really smells like an African market. It really smells like your marché central and marché mokolo the same. So this is like the palm oil section. There's different types of palm oil. In a moment, I'm going to show you guys what I prefer or what I always use. I use Carotina. I can't find it yet. So the whole of this section is palm oil, just different brands and, you know, different types. Moving on, Carotina. Yeah, I found you. So this is Carotina. That's what I always use. Grab one because I'm going to be doing some ekwang within the week. And this section is just like pure heaven to Africans. Let me show you the other side. So we have all kinds of African fufus here. Semolina, most Nigerians like it and they call it semo for short. And what is that? Beans, I think. Yeah, red kidney beans. So we have yellow gari. I used to buy gari from here before I found a better store to buy it where they sell in bigger bags. So this is yellow gari, ejibu gari, and just the same thing. There's yellow, there's white gari, just in different bags. So that's how we buy our gari. There's semolina, there's pounded yam. For all those who want poundo, there's all kinds of poundo here. So this is whole oat fufu flour, and there's all kinds of flours here, fufus and, you know, corn meals, all this African stuff. For those who are really into fufu like that, there's different types of fufu. The whole of this section is dedicated to fufu, all types of fufus, and, you know, for those who are really into it like that. I'm not really a fufu fan, but, you know, once in a while I indulge in some corn fufu, and that's like my own brand of fufu. So like I said earlier, it's a Mexican owned shop, but they have a lot of African products, and that's the reason why when I come here I always see most of my Cameroonian sisters, my Nigerian sisters, and Jamaicans. A lot of Africans are here, you know, basically food we eat. I was talking about Africans, I just found Haiti. See? So this is food Haitians eat as well. So that's plantain fufu flour. This is cocoyam fufu. There's all kinds of fufu, like I said earlier. And, you know, oh my god, who knows this blue carton of sugar? This takes me back to my primary school days, man. But it was called Nosuka, if I remember rightly. I think it was called Nosuka, not St. Louis. So maybe some other company bought them over, and that's why it's called St. Louis now. So still layers of peanuts, layers of beans. That's cocky beans. And sometimes I buy it when I'm going to make cocky, but I just don't have the time to wash it now, so no cocky this week. So this is like the beverage section. That's pig milk like the one we have back home, corned beef like the one we have back home, everything like the one we have back home, canned tomato for stews and jollof rice, Ovaltine. That's why I said in my last video, my video about things I love about this country or things I've learned since moving to this country, I said you don't need to bring Ovaltine. There's Ovaltine here. You don't need to bring milk. There's milk here. You don't need to bring your beverages. We have all of them. There's Milo and Cerelac and Quaker Oats and all those things we buy from the stores back home. We have them here in different sizes, different containers, different shapes. But basically we have a lot of those beverages here. And we have sardines, Titus, Princess sardines, A-King. Those are all good sardines. We have mayonnaise Calvé, which is like a Cameroonian brand. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think Calvé is Cameroonian. Please let me know in the comment section if Calvé is not Cameroonian. I'd just like to know. So this is egusi. I almost missed it. We have egusi here, which is basically pumpkin seeds. So we buy that, we blend it and make our delicious soups with it. Last week I got egusi, but this week I don't know egusi. And alright, so let's go to the next section. So there's like a little African beauty section here for those of you who use Dudu Osun, or somebody recently said it's Dudu Oshun. I don't know how to call it, but it's supposed to be Yoruba. So for those of you who use Dudu and Shirley soap and Simbia and Asepo soap and Caro White and all those African goodies, they also here. G&G, you know, all the African goodies, Peau Claire, Teint Claire, Caro White. G&G and Caroton. All those things we have them here. Cocoa butter. Yeah, all these things we grew up seeing. We have them here. Lots and lots of them. And Dettol, if you went to boarding school, like Dettol was a must in our trunks and boxes. So these are all those goodies from home. We have them here. They are heavily present. Some snacks too. We have chips, we have chin chin, and you know, peanuts and all those things we eat. Hi, it's me again, and now I'm at the veggies section. So we are going to have some veggies. I'm going to get some turnip and some collard greens. This is the collard greens. I'm going to cook that with egusi, and it's going to be the same like ofamobong. It has the same effect. I've done it 1,000 times. And I'm also going to be getting some turnip greens, and that's sweet bitter leaf. I don't know why they call it turnip, but you know, we both they have name for everything. The camera is reversed so you guys cannot see. It's called turnip. And let me flip the camera so you guys can see properly. So turnip greens it is, and that is sweet bitter leaf as we call it back home. So this is it. It just has bigger leaves, bigger bunches. I'm going to get a group of that, like 4 or 5. And I'm also going to be getting some collard greens. Yeah, so those are the 2 veggies I'm getting this week. I had a lot of spinach last week. This week, none of that. So no salad this week, and none of this green goodness. Nothing of that sort. Hey baby, I think I'm gonna marry you. I love Bruno Mars. Oh no, I have to stop recording before I get copyright claims. So we always get fresh corn and fresh peanuts. Yeah, reminds me a lot of home during the 3rd term holidays. Yeah, so that is getting some peanuts here for us. So this is sweet potato. I always get some because my son loves it, but for some reason it's going by the name Japanese yam here. So for you to be able to do groceries in African stores that are not really African stores or not really owned and operated by Africans, you have to know your stuff visually. Because if somebody gives you a list and say go to a store and get me sweet potatoes, and you get here and say Japanese yam, you're never going to know what it is. So you have to be able to know your stuff. And I just immediately saw it and know this is sweet potato, and you know, that's what I get every week. My son likes it. I'm going to get like 2 or 3 for him, and that will be it. So I think we're getting done. We can't stay here forever, and we're about to leave. So let me get some of these potatoes, or Japanese yam as they call it here. But I'm almost done, guys. Yeah, let's go. I'm getting some potato. Alright. So there's always like a little fruit section for those who are like into stuff like this. I would not advise anybody to buy fruits which is already chopped, because for some reason it has to be preserved, and you know, there's all kinds of preservatives in there. So that's why you always see me go for my fresh stuff. I buy my fresh stuff and chop them myself at home. But if you're a very busy person and you're like, you want something like sharp on the go, that's also a good option, but I don't trust what they put in those things. So I'm going to get some strawberries, just 1 pack for today. Yeah, and that's about it. I think we're really done. Blackberries, do I need any of those today? No, just go my strawberries. So heading towards the counter to pay. Hopefully I don't make a long line there. Sometimes you finish buying. So a beautiful flower section. Husbands, buy your white flowers though. boyfriends, buy your girlfriends flowers, or daughters and sons, buy flowers for your mom. So it's good to celebrate your loved ones. Oh, those are beautiful. Well, this is graduation season anyway, so I have a graduation next week. I may be coming back to pick some of these. Tonight. Alright, so the first line is a little long. Moving to the second. Alright, it's our turn. Now we're gonna put these things in. They're gonna ring them in and then we pay. Oh, smile. Oh no, give my camera. Oh no. Oh no. So it's our turn at the counter and we have our things all here. They're ringing them one after the other. And at the end of the day, we'll just pay there, you know, just swipe your credit card and keep it moving. The cashier, I'm not going to show her face, but she's doing a good job. She's really fast. She's ringing them in one item after the other. So we're done, all in all, and it's time to leave. I'm just here hanging out by the line, and the cashier's bringing her things. About to go. So we just came out of the store and we're going home. Moving to the parking lot. So we are at the parking lot getting the things into the car, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, please click the red subscribe button below this video. Thank you. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Music in my head.